say that it would be my sister. She was into sports.
Okay.
And I think I pretty much got into it because she was into sports too. She did the basketball thing, all that. So yeah, I was my sister pretty much got me into sports and stuff like that because I used to watch the sports on TV and stuff like that. And, I went to my I went to a baseball game once. It was a good game though. I loved going to sports games. I had went to a Cubs game once, and I think the Cubs they won. They won against a team that played. I think it was the Astros.
Okay.
Or I think it was the White Sox who played. I think it was the Sox and won against them. So yeah, I've watched sports. My sister got me into sports. She really got me into a lot of sports. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
She got me like basketball, stuff like that, and football and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got into sports from her. And I got hooked on it. I think I got hooked on sports. I really did. I like basketball and all that stuff. I didn't like the fouls and the calls they would make. I would be pissed off and say boo. I was pissed off about the calls they made. You know what I'm saying? In baseball, I like how the pitcher would strike out the player, and the player get mad because he got struck out, and I just keep sitting there laughing like, ha, you got struck out. So yeah, I would definitely love it when they would strike out the player, and when the pitcher strike out the player, and the player get mad and say, that wasn't a strike, that was a ball. That was funny though. That was funny though. And then I like the fact that when the baseball, like when the person game with a ball or whatever, all the benches start clear, they trying to fight everybody. Because I remember that one time where Jose Bautista, who was playing for the Toronto Blue Jays, he got hit by a pitch from the I believe I think it was Houston Astros.
Yeah.
I believe, and he hit him with a pitch. And when they hit him with the pitch, he hit all the benches clear. They was about to fight him, and I was like, what?
Wow.
And they was about to fight him, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And they were about to fight the pitcher or whatever, and all the benches cleared, and he hit them with the baseball, and later in the inning, Bautista hit a home run, and they got kicked out of the division round, and they were out, and they got out, and the Blue Jays moved on. That was funny. That was a good one right there, cause that was one of the most greatest games I've ever seen. And I'm not really a Blue Jays fan, but that was a good game too. And the one where the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees, Yankees.
You
were
Yankees.
Yeah, I don't like the Yankees. So the game when they were playing against the Yankees, and there was a fight broke out between the two because it was crazy. Like one of the pitchers from the Red Sox hit the baseball player Derek Jeter, and everybody from everybody from the side and the Red Sox side started to fight because the pitcher off the Red Sox had hit Derek Jeter in the arm, and Derek Jeter fight. And that's when all the benches cleared. And I remember the other time where the New York Yankees, the Skankies, had got into it with the Los Angeles Dodgers. That was funny. They were trying to fight that old man. Like the Red Sox player, I think they were Roberto or something. He fought that. Why would you fight a 77-year-old man? You gotta be ashamed of your damn self.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like he pushed him down, whatever. And he was a 77-year-old guy, and I think he's still living. I'm not sure, but they was fighting against the Dodgers. He was one of the, I think he was the Doubts, or the manager of the Dodgers. And I'm like, why do you push that man down like that? You know that wasn't right to do that. And that the fight broke out between them two. People just don't know how deep rivalries go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
The Red Sox and the New York Yankees rivalry comes deep. And my Chicago Cubs and the White Trash Sox rivalry was deep. I'm just so sorry. But that is how it is, because our rivalries are deep. Our rivalries are deep. Like, I don't like the White Sox. I do not like them. Absolutely not. Can't stand them. And they can't stand us if we don't like them. And I remember a time where there was a crosstown rivalry, and I think it was O.J. Berinsky, and it was another Cubs player, Toronto, and he hit him with the pitch, and he punched him, and they started fighting. And then the fans and the bleachers started fighting too. One White Sox pitcher, White Sox fan, and then a Cubs fan, the White Sox fan, all hell broke loose. I was like, wow. And I saw that too. I was like, oh my God. And I wanted to go up north and just hustle with one White Sox fan, like, let's go.
Oh, damn.
But we know that never happened though. But one time, this was like this year, and me and the person that I was talking to, before that, I had went to a White Sox game, the White Trash Sox game, and they wanted me to go. And I said, okay, I'll go to a baseball game. And I went to the baseball game.
Yes.
And I put on my Patriots jersey.
Oh,
and I had a Cubs hat on my head. And I literally walked all around up in there with my Cubs hat and my Patriots jersey on.
Oh, man. I know you was getting picked on.
I got the most evilest looks you ever did see when they saw that I had a Cubs hat on my head. I mean, it was so many like, what the flippity.
Oh.
I got so many evil. Who the is this? I got so many blippity bleep bleep bleep. I mean, like, what? What is that you got on? What the? What?
Wow. I know you were just laughing your ass off on that.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And they wanted me to wear a White Trash Sox jersey, and I said I refuse to put that on my body.
Was this recently?
This was like this is like 2024, I think it was. Yeah, this is 2024.
Okay.
And they wanted me to wear a jersey, a White Trash Sox jersey. I said absolutely not. So I went and put on my Patriots jersey, and I had my Cubs hat on my head. And I said, okay, I'm ready to go. And I walked in there. I walked in the enemy territory, and I literally had my Patriots jersey and my Cubs hat on my head, and I literally walked up in there, through the White Sox fans.
Oh, they was getting after you.
Oh, yeah. It was crazy. And the other time that I had, when my team had to play them, it was beautiful. All I heard was crickets.
Dang.
All I heard was crickets because some of my family are Bears fans, and I am the only Patriots fan in my family. And when my Patriots played against the Bears, they were all like, we're going to whoop your team and bear down and blah, 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 all on my Facebook, all on my phone, all the text messages. And when my team whooped their ate ass. All I heard was crickets. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing.
I believe it.
If I played them, I heard nothing but crickets. Okay?
Yeah.
I tell you, I heard nothing but crickets. I was rolling. I was rolling so hard. I was rolling too hard. They were all like, blah, 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 we're going to win, bear down, all this stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, oh, bear down, we're going to win, we're going to beat your team. And I said, okay, cool. Keep telling yourself that.
They're gonna escort you out, huh?
And when we whooped him, we literally whooped him, and my friend at the time, he was kind of like, he just looked at me, he didn't say nothing. I said, go pay. He was like, oh my God. I hope that's really that embarrassed man. I'm telling you, my Facebook was literally quiet. All I heard was the crickets. I kid you not, Steph. All I heard was crickets. Crickets. I mean, I heard nothing but a pin drop. When my Patriots whooped them Bears' ass, I heard nothing. They were like, what? All I heard, I got anger emojis. Your team cheated, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, you got your ass whooped. That's what it was.
Oh, they was steaming.
They was steaming. And I was like, I was happy. It was crazy. And I think this was right around the time Drake was playing for us. And then the last time we beat them was when Brady was playing for us. So we beat them twice. And I looked through my schedule when we have to play them next year too. I'm telling you, this gonna be good. Because I looked through my Patriots schedule for next year, and we gotta play against them year too. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. This is gonna be fun because I'm just gonna rub it in. I'm gonna sit back and rub it all in. I'm just gonna sit back and be like, ha 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 ha. Because I thought we had to play them this year, but we do not. So
okay.
I looked at my Patriots schedule for next year. We have to play against them next year. So them Care Bears, we definitely gonna tap.
You call them the Care Bears?
Yeah, that's what I call them. That's what I call them.
Damn.
Anyway, like I said, I'm ready. I'm ready for us to play them next year. I'm just ready for it. But yeah, I went to the baseball game. I had a Patriots jersey and my Cubs hat, and I got so many evil looks. You're a Cubs. Yep, surely am. There was so many looks up in that place. They kept looking at me like. I'm talking about the whole entire. I walked around the whole place, the whole Comiskey Park. I stepped into enemy territory with my Patriots jersey on. Yes, I did.
Man.
I did. Absolutely did. Loud and proud with it. And I fought. I said, "Let's go, go Patriots, go Cubs." Those White Sox fans is like. What are you doing here? You're bringing up bad luck. Get out of here. Go away. I'm like,
I'm surprised they ain't called security on you.
Me too. I'm surprised at that too because I guarantee you I was like, go, Cubs go, and go, Patriots go. They didn't like me up in there. They was like, what?
Have you?
I went to that game. I walked in enemy territory, and I got the evil looks and everything. I got all the evil.
Have you seen the Patriots play in person when they went to Chicago, play against the Bears?
Yeah, I did. I saw that one. That was a good game.
Okay.
I saw it in person. I want to see it again in person when they come here to Chicago, and I'm just going to go with my